going on? Let me know where y'all checking in at. Nah, we started. Where y'all at? Martell Melander, Houston, Texas, baby. Yep. I got a lot of Texas subs. It's crazy. I'm from Texas. Oh, and good morning too, man. I haven't seen you in a while, Martell. I know you was on here in earlier stages. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come up in here. I know it's kind of early. I usually like to get this done early, while they loading me up, or when they're ready to start loading me up. I'll wait till about to the 5-minute mark, and I'll go ahead and start. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I appreciate all the new subs. If you're new to this channel, hit the like button. Share the video. We're gonna dig into this video. Let me get can I get a mic check right quick? Cause I got the AC on. It's pretty hot out here already. Before I start talking. Get a mic check. Can y'all hear me good? Okay. Mr. Taylor Trucking, Fort Worth, Texas, in the house, living in San Antonio. Okay, that's where I'm from, San Antonio, man. Fort Worth. I love Texas, man. I was actually thinking about coming back, but I don't know. We'll see. Michael Madsen, what's going on, buddy? Haven't seen you. Must be a new sub, man. How you doing, brother? Yeah, man, been a lot going on, but I'm still waiting for February so I can come over. I forgot what we had talked about. If you don't mind me, remind me what we were talking about. Yeah. So we at the 5-minute mark. So we're gonna talk about new versus used trucks. I was watching a video of a lady. I'm not gonna say her name. It was a YouTube trucker that's on YouTube. She got some decent subs or whatever. But she was talking about getting a new truck. And I'm thinking to myself, it's a lot of guys, I'm gonna say a lot of people in general. What they do is they get into these leases, and they pay a weekly truck note for a lease truck through these carriers. You know, and they do this, you do that, you know, and then they're ready to get their own truck from a dealership, and they try to go and get a new truck. Now, my thing is, now this is just me. Buying a new truck, a lot of people don't got the money to do that. So why would you do that? I don't understand, why would you go out here and try to get a truck, a new truck that's $2,500 plus a month? You know, that mentality, you shouldn't have that mentality. I get it. You want a new truck because you think you're not going to be in the shop and blah, blah, blah. That's not the case. To be honest, before I was hitting, like, you know, when I had my own personal mechanic, before all that, when I was actually going to the dealerships and getting work done, I would see more newer trucks than I would see used trucks. Like, when you start getting them newer trucks, man, they got a lot of, and this is just me, what I seen, these newer trucks got a lot of electrical issues, stuff that you can't fix on your own, or, you know, you gotta bring it in the shop, or if it's, most of the time people go to shop for death-related issues. I'm not gonna get into the death situation, because everybody got their own opinions on that. But, like I said, I was watching the girl video, and she was talking about going to get a new truck and all this. I'm like, for what? I mean, it's 2020. I got a 2015 truck. I guess y'all, I don't know if y'all consider that new, but it's still used, you know. Yeah, I've been in the shop, you know, but y'all got to think about like this. If you're going into business, you're going to a business, in trucking business, you're gonna go in the shop regardless. You're gonna go in the shop regardless, whether you like it or not. I mean, that's something you should be ready to do. That you should be ready for that anyways when buying a truck. That's why I say, when you're going to buy a truck, make sure you have some money other than the money you're putting down on the truck, you know, put to the side, whether it's cash or whether it's credit. But you gotta, when you first buy a truck, you gotta drive the truck and you gotta get the kinks out. But when you buying a truck, this one I say, okay, now we're gonna speak on used trucks. All right, I said it. I said what I had to say about a new truck. I don't think that's a good idea to do that as a first truck. Now, you know, when you get your second truck, now you can start looking into getting a newer truck. But your first truck should be I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna speak on the $10,000 trucks, $15,000 trucks, because you got YouTubers out here doing that and you see what's going on with them. They're not gonna tell you the whole story, but we know what's going on. But get you a nice, decent used truck. You know, I always say stay around the 400. If you can get you a truck under 500,000, most of the time you stay in the 400, 500,000 range in miles. Most of the time that truck, if it's under 500,000, it still got the factory warranty on it. I'm not gonna dive in too much into warranties, the aftermarket warranties, but the factory warranties, if you got the factory warranty, and most of the time, especially if you got like a bumper to bumper thing going on, that's a no-brainer. Why not? And it's under 500,000, say it was in the 400, 500,000 range, and you got a bumper to bumper warranty, factory warranty still on it, why not? Go get that truck. Especially if it's going for a good deal. But as a first truck, I would like, you know, stay in the 400, 500,000. It might be a little bit over 500,000. It might be like 520, something like that. That's a decent truck, as long as you like check it out and make sure everything is everything. But you definitely got to check the truck out when you're buying a used truck. I'm not gonna say just go out here and get it, you know, go to the dealership and don't check the truck out, and you say, oh, it's a good deal. Yeah, this, I'm gonna go get this. Because I did something like that. With my first truck, and y'all saw the videos of what happened. I got my ass chewed out for that, you know. So I wouldn't recommend that. And there was actually a guy yesterday hit me up, and he's going through the same thing I went through with MAC, and he's trying to get a different truck from him. You know, hold on, this old time. But yeah. Hold on, so let me open my doors. Disappeared, man. Alright. Like I was saying, don't be afraid to get a used truck. I know people like to compare buying a car. It's the same thing like buying a truck. No, it's not. You can't have that kind of mentality. And it's like, cause I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like that too. You know, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I always wanted a new car. You know, every 3 years, I wanted a new car. You know, trade it in, get a better car, and you know, so on, so on, so on. But trucking, it ain't even like that. It's a totally different thing. You don't want to do that. You can't even think like that. But this is just my personal opinion. Start off with a used truck. Get you something decent. Make sure it works. Make some money off of it. You know, and you'll make your money back. You will be okay if you got money saved, or like I said, you got some money saved and you got some credit. You will be all right. You know, what's the biggest expense on the truck is the engine. So that's just my thought on it. And then the lady that was talking about buying a new truck, I just don't think buying a new truck out the gate is something people should be doing. That's very misleading, and nah, that ain't it. I mean, if you got the funds to do it, but even if you had the funds to do it, I still wouldn't do it, you know. But let me read. Somebody sent me a super chat. J Drums, appreciate the super chat, man. Put my down payment down today. 2016 Cascadia, 520K mile. Thanks for all your direction. Hey man, that's how you do it, man. Salute to you, brother, man. Congratulations on that. On your new truck, man. That's a good, decent truck. 2016, 520K miles. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Rayshawn Lee, what's going on, brother? I might missed it, but which models do you prefer? Like, which models as what? Like, as far as which model of truck? Let me know what you think. I mean, like, what do you mean? Which model of the truck? What gear ratio do you prefer? It's I don't really have a preference on a gear ratio. It kind of depends on the kind of truck you kind of get. X, what's up, dog? Oh, you up running. The rookie trucker, man. What's going on, brother? Benjamin Stacks, what's up, man? How you doing? X, that's dumb. Yeah, it is dumb. Benjamin Stacks, did you delete the death on your truck? I don't know. Nah, I didn't. I didn't. Rayshawn Lee. Yes, model truck. That's a preference, really. Most guys start off with a Freightliner. I started off with a Kenworth, and the reason I don't know, I don't know what it was about the Kenworth. Why I don't know. I just said I want a Kenworth, because when I was with JB Hunt, I had a International. It was a brand new International. But then when I was with the leasing companies, the two leasing companies, the one leasing company, the two leasing companies, I had a Freightliner when I did that lease purchase deal. And then the second one I had a Volvo. So I experienced all of them, the Freightliner gave me a lot of trouble, but it was more of a, it was like wear and tear type stuff. But the parts was cheap, and you can go in and out. And then when I had the Volvo, I had like a Volvo 670. It was pretty cool. I ain't had no problems with it. It was just small. But the thing about the Volvo was that if you get a Volvo, you can only go to Volvo dealerships. A lot of people don't work with the Volvos because they got like special keys and stuff they got to unlock or whatnot. But this dude must be tired or something. But the Volvos was it was cool, but that's not something I was really interested in. But and then I kind of went to leap of faith with the Kenworth because I never driven a Kenworth. I just liked the Kenworths, and it worked out for me. I had two Kenworths. That first Kenworth was a lemon though, and that's like I said in the video earlier. There's videos about it, what I did and how I got the blue one, because I originally had a white one. I talked about it, but yeah. Let me see. Rayshawn Lee, that explains a little bit more. It's kind of a preference. Like I said, most people get the Freightliners because parts are cheaper and everybody works on them. Freightliners are like Hondas. Everybody works on them. I never bought a Peterbilt. I didn't get caught up in the Peterbilt thing and the cat and all that stuff. If you've ever been in a Peterbilt, especially the old school, like the long nose ones, they're small in the back. I know that wouldn't sit right with me. Let me see. Thanks, J Drums. Thanks, yo. Ain't no problem, man. Appreciate the super chat. Benjamin Stacks looking at a 2010 K-Dub T2000, 26,000 new end frame. I don't know too much about the T2000s. I didn't even know that was a model. I don't know anything about those. I know I'm a little bit familiar with the T660s, and of course I got a T680, but I'm not really too familiar with them models, not at all. Pushing this Dollar General freight. Hey man, you a good one doing that the Dollar General account, man. I know that joint tough, man. I don't know if it's tough. It's just more of a, cause some of them Dollar Generals be in funny places. You a good one for doing that. That's all I can say about that. Cause I be seeing y'all guys. I be like, God damn, how the hell he did that? J Drums. I went to MAC in Dallas. They wanted too much down for the K-Dub. I got a 695 credit score, but I didn't have enough established credit to get the deal I wanted. I mean, yeah, it's your first truck. I'm assuming it's not easy getting your first truck. It's not easy getting your first truck. No matter how much your credit is, you're getting a loan for business. For commercial equipment. It's not easy getting your first truck. Yeah, the deal might be kind of funny, but if it works out for your pockets, then go for it. I always say, like, getting your first truck, And if you can stay under $2,000 a month, you will be all right. If you're hitting like $2,500 a month, between $2,000 and $2,500 a month, you'll be okay too, but you kind of pushing it. Anything over $2,500 a month is a no-go. It's not a good deal. You won't. I mean, it's a deal, but it's not a good deal, and you won't. You barely survive out here. I mean, you will survive, but it's just gonna be real tough. Like, you're gonna be constantly working to make that truck payment. Rayshawn Lee, salute. M Ruff, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? X, when you started getting the cheapest, most reliable truck you can get. Hold on. When you start and get the cheapest, most reliable truck you can get. I mean, yeah. You don't want to be out here, you know. I say like this: if you get one of them cheap trucks, like 10,000, 15,000, I hope you mechanically inclined. I hope you're ready to work on that truck, because, like they say, you get what you pay for. I mean, it's 10,000 for a reason. I'm just saying, you know, be ready to work on that truck. Mechanically inclined. That's what I mean. So, yeah, you can get them cheap trucks. You know, it works. You know, you can make the 10K back easily. You can make 10K back in 2 weeks. I mean, but will the truck last 2 weeks? That's my thing. That's what I'm saying, man. You can go to auction and get some of these cheap trucks, you know, but if you're not mechanically inclined, you're just gonna be in the shop paying the people money. You know, that's just my thing on the cheaper trucks, like that cheap. But I mean, you can wing it sometimes. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you might get a $10,000, $15,000 truck and don't have no issues. I mean, but you know, you're taking a chance. You know. J Drums, how did you get your trailer? You leased on, or did you get your own trailer? When I was leasing, yeah, I was renting a trailer from well, the first leasing was I was renting a trailer from what's the name of that company? Premier? Yeah, Premier. But I got my own trailer. I bought my own trailer back in November from Great Dane, and the Great Dane in Memphis, Tennessee, last year. But like I said it multiple times in videos, I had the hardest time buying my trailer than I did my truck. I don't know what was the issue, or was I like, I don't know if I was like over, I guess my debt was kind of OD, I guess, because I had the truck, and then it was like, okay, I guess the lenders was kind of like, are you able to pay for the trailer too? I guess that's how they thought. I don't know. I was making the bread, so I didn't see what the problem was, but when they want to see things on paper, I guess. I don't know, man, but it worked out. A lender finally, actually the lender that got me, because I didn't think about it, the lender that got me my truck got me my trailer too. So that's how that worked out. But the only thing that happened was, what I shouldn't have done was that when I got my trailer, it did like a blast to all these lenders, and it messed my credit up again. Which I should have just hollered at the lenders from my truck and asked them, you know. But whatever, it worked out how it did. It worked out how it did. Let me see. I'm looking at Premier Extra Lease. Yeah, Extra Lease was the one to get started. I wouldn't mess with them because their rates are way too high. If you're gonna buy a trailer, go to the auction. Go to the auction. If you're not tapped out yet from buying the truck, I would go to the auction, buy it cash. Or if you're trying to finance a trailer, go to one of these dealerships. Like I said, I got mine from Great Dane in Memphis, Tennessee. try to do it that way. I would recommend it doing it that way. I wouldn't mess with Premier Extra Lease because they be taxing, and renting is kind of like Penske and all them. You renting something from a place like that, they're gonna hit you with like a maintenance fee and all that. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like 15 cents a mile, like some craziness or something like that. I wouldn't mess with none of them. That's something when you got like you got your authority, you been in business for a while, and you need some extra trailers for like a trailer pool or something like that. That's when you mess with them. But starting out, nah, don't do that. It does seem harder to get a trailer than a truck. Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I think it's because if you got a truck and you financing it, and then you trying to finance another piece of equipment in that short of a term, because you got to think about it. I got my truck in when did I get my truck? The end of 2018. So I'm trying to get another piece of equipment towards the end of 2019. They like, hold on, then you just get a truck. You know, I guess that's how they saw it. It's like you overdoing it. I'm like, I'm really not, because I can pay for it, you know. But like I said, I just kept trying. Like I said, didn't give up. And then the light bulb came in my head, was like, why don't I just ask the people that finance my truck? And they said, okay. They looked and they was like, all right, yeah, you've been doing good on your payments on your truck. Okay, we'll lend you. We'll finance the trailer, and that's how that worked out. I'm not saying for everybody else's situation will it work out, but for my situation, that's how it worked out. Like I said, everybody's finances is different. Everybody's pockets is different. But that's just how I did it. You know, I gotta put that disclaimer out there, because people be thinking I'm out here just you know, balling and stuff. It's not even like that, you know. I'm a regular guy just like everybody else. I'm out here working, trying to make $1, you know. That's it. I got like 20K saved. I found a dude selling a drive-in for 5K. I mean, drive-in is not hard to expect. If the inside, like my buddy told me, a buddy of mine was like, don't mess with wooden walls. I can see why. A drive-in is not really hard to expect. All you gotta do is check the lines, the air lines, the frame. You know, check the brakes chambers, tires are good, and you're pretty much ready to roll, man. That everything checks out. Let's go. Like I said, you can get you something cheap. It's 5K. If you can make your money back, say like you bought a trailer for 5K. Say you bought a trailer on Monday. Put it like this: you bought a trailer on Monday for 5K. All right. You ran for a whole week with no issues. You made 5K. You just made your money back. Now say you ran 2 weeks, no issues. 10K. I mean, I'm just saying, you just profited additional 5K. You know, you made your money back, plus you profited 5K. You had no issues with the trailer. You made your money back. That's why I said, if you can get it, a trailer, and it works, it made you money, it's a win-win for you. You know, I'm just saying. Trailers is different. I mean, trailers is not that bad as a truck, because trailers don't have all that other stuff a truck does, the engine and all that. We back. But yeah, hold on, let me see. J Drums, but I really want to run a Reefer since that's my lane. Where you coming? Like, where you at? In as far as like, where do you live? I don't want people to think that, you know, because I ran Reefer, you should run Reefer too. I gotta speak on my experience and what all the things I got lined up, as far as like what all the stuff that I'm paying as far as my business and personal stuff. Reefer was the right way to go as far as when I got my authority. You can do it with driving. You just got to add up what you got going on, you know, as far as your debt, you know. And if you've been out here leasing, you know how the drive-in rates are, how they do. They up right now, but you all know they're going right back down soon. I mean, that's for any division, really. But, you know, drive-in is always going to be the lowest division. Right now, I think drive-in and reefer, I think actually drive-in is higher than step deck and flatbed right now, if I'm not mistaken. That's the first time I seen that. But it's going to flip. It's going to flip. That's why I say always be prepared when stuff like that happens, especially if you're running the spot market. You know how things change quick. But you can run a drive-in with your own authority. I don't want people thinking that you can't. Just my situation, I went and got the reefer, and it made perfect sense. And I'm glad I did the decision, along with exclamation thoughts. He helped me out make that decision. Keep doing the live. Yeah, Ruff, keep doing the lives in the morning. You're the best. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, I try to do it in the morning sometimes. It just depends on what's going on. I'll try to do them in the mornings. I didn't think people was really up this early, so I never really tried it. But I see y'all up. J Drums, that's the same way I'm thinking, man. Thank you for your knowledge. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just be thinking about, I've been out here for a while, man. I've been driving trucks. Coming up on 3 years now. Is it 3? No, not 3 years. Coming up on, I'm tripping. I've been driving since 2016. 17, 18, 19. I'm coming up on 4 years. Damn, that's crazy. But I've been in business for about 2.5 years. So I've been studying a lot of things and how, you know, like things I could have did different, and I just bring it to y'all. That's how it is, you know. Because when I was doing it, it really won't know nobody that was like talking about it besides like a couple YouTube channels, but they was preaching this leasing thing. Like, and that's what got me caught up in the leasing. But I figured out leasing was not long term, it's short term. But like I said, it's a lot of misconstrued videos out here that I don't think people, you know, they be talking about it, but that ain't what it is, man. That is not what it is. Leaving Prime, I stay in Dallas. Okay. Yeah, a lot of Prime guys that leave and they do their things, the owner operator, they really succeed. Prime really shows you the way. From what I'm hearing, Prime really shows you the way, shows you lanes, helps you understand a lot of things as far as coming out here on your own. A lot of buddies of mine, they came from Prime. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like the only, from what I've seen, I'm like the only guy that went local, started local and came OTR, and then I came from JB Hunt, if you want to put it like that, as an OTR driver. I don't know. I'm gonna get my own authority. Dry looks good right now, but I want reefer since I can run reefer and dry loads. Yeah, that's the benefit of a reefer, but you can't run a lot of dry loads. Oh, well, you can run dry loads, but you can't run like a lot of paper stuff and a couple other things. I haven't put a dry load on this trailer in a long time. I live in Virginia, so it's kind of like I was doing it at first, but then it's just like, I think like shippers started changing up things, and they don't be wanting reefers in there and all this, you know, because it be wet. And really, it don't be wet. It's just the floor's got the little grooves in it. I mean, I get it, but some of that stuff just be like the shippers. I think a lot of rules are changing as far as getting dry loads or reefers. Because like I was doing it like consistently, but then it just kind of stopped. And I was like, damn, what happened? So, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it depends where you live and the shipper, I guess. But paper, nah, you can't load no paper on a reefer. That's a fact. Let's see. I was successful with Prime Lease. I just want more work-life balance, and Prime ain't set up for that. Yeah, a lot of people are successful with Prime Lease. There's a couple videos out there, Prime Lease, the lease purchase. People got trucks from the lease purchase. I think they probably got a real good program set up over there for you to win. Like I said, once you get away from the mega carriers, you start seeing the real money. You definitely start seeing the real money. But y'all got any questions about new versus used trucks? Like I said earlier in the video, it was just a lady just talking about buying a new truck straight out the gate, and I was just like, man, that ain't the move. Like, you act like new trucks don't break down. Like, okay, you know, you can only say your piece and you know, move forward. But you want to go buy a new truck, go for it. You know, so, I mean, it's on you. Ain't no problem, J Drums. J Drums, nah, they not at all. That's why I had to leave. Oh yeah, you talking about what he said he not set up for that? Yeah, Prime, man. Like, you get all the knowledge you can from Prime, and you make moves. If I did go to Prime, yeah, that's probably what I did. I probably did, like, if I had to go back, I probably would have did Prime Lease. But I probably did the lease. I did it for a year, and I got the hell out of there. You know, that's pretty much it. If I had to go back, but Marquise, I'm pulling tanker. Only thing I've done thinking about going reefer under my own authority. Yeah, I don't really know too much about tanks. I don't know how it works. I know you can get your own authority and run tanks. Like I said, I don't know how that works. I don't know what's the money like or whatever. But as far as reefer, yeah, it works. It's working. It's working. You know. Yeah, it's a stepping stone. Facts. Yes, it is. Yep, it's a stepping stone. That's what I always say, that leasing is a stepping stone. Get the knowledge you can, and move forward. If you leasing a truck from a carrier, get as much knowledge as you can, learn the lanes. Now it's time to go get your own truck. Now, if you want to take that truck and lease it under the carrier you were just leasing, that might be all right, that might not. Or you want to find a different carrier that pays better, has, you know, maybe has some type of lane that you like, or I don't know, it might have a better percentage, less expenses, go for it. But once you start studying them things and learning about fixed expenses and fuel and all that stuff, it's time to move forward, level up, take the next step. And then eventually, once you know all that, man, it's time to go get authority. Like I said in the video yesterday, man, authority is not that bad. I don't know who's doing all these scary stories and all that, but I mean, all it is just paperwork and keeping stuff updated with the FMCSA and keeping that stuff on the truck, and, you know, doing your quarterly taxes. And I mean, that's really it, man. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what's up with all these scary stories, but I don't see, when I was leasing, I was looking at my taxes one year, and I was like, damn, I really almost gave $30,000 to a carrier. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. When I could have pocketed all that if I had my own authority. That's why I said the numbers don't lie. You start looking at your numbers, doing taxes, and, you know, because you know that percent, I didn't even know that till X told me. That percent that you give to the carrier, whether, you know, you getting 85%, let's say 85%, and 15% go to the carrier, that's a tax write-off. That's called a dispatch fee. That's a write-off. And you see that number, how much you gave a year, you're like, damn, I really gave that much money to the carrier. Like I said, and if I had my own authority, that could have been 100% to me. You start thinking about stuff. You start thinking about, he's like, damn, man, I need to go ahead and get my authority. That's the way to go. And another thing about authority is, yeah, it's gonna be rough for the first 3 months, but you'll be all right. You'll make it. You'll get freight. People think you won't get freight because you got a new authority. No, that's not the case. You'll be all right. You will get freight. Trust and believe, you will get freight. Let me see. I'm at Landstar right now. I'm trying to get on it. And you funny, man. Nah, I ain't doing no hiring right now, man. My company ain't set up right now. I got some things I'm trying to work on right now. Like, I'm not the type of guy to rush things, I'll let y'all know. It'll be in a couple of weeks soon. I might open it up. But I'm not the type of guy to rush things, I want to make sure everything's set up right, and then I can look into putting the owner operators on and go from there. But everything got to be planned with me. I got to see the picture first before I start making any moves. Like the pandemic hit, that's another thing. See, the pandemic hit and all that, I got to see things. Now I'm looking at how Q3 and Q4 is going to look, because things acting kind of fishy right now. You just got to watch how things play out. You never want to rush in this trucking industry. That's why a lot of people fold. They out here rushing, buying a whole bunch of equipment, doing too much. That's not how you run a business. You gotta look at things, look at your funds, look at your personal life. Make sure you ain't doing too much over here. Make sure you got kids, wife, how they feel about it. You taking next levels. You gotta look at stuff like that. You can't just be out here just doing whatever you want to do. Because that's how you mess up. But yeah, I'll let you know, man. If you really want to come over, I'll put it out there. I might drop a video or something like that, and I'll open it up. We got a great video coming this Saturday too, so y'all stay on the lookout for that. Y'all gonna be shocked on this. So Saturday, make sure y'all ready, cause I'll probably go live on it Saturday. We got some good things going on over here. So only a few people know about it. But Saturday, stay tuned for a show. This Saturday too. Let me see. Landstar read that most people are just scared of being uncomfortable, but that's where growth is. That's true. But running a business, any business in general, you're gonna be uncomfortable doing anything. If you don't do it, you'll never know. Trial and error. That's all it is. But if you don't give up, you keep going. It's gonna get rough at times. You're gonna lose money, but you gotta keep going. You gotta have that built within you. That's why I say everybody ain't built for this. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying though, everybody ain't built for running a trucking business or a fleet or whatever. Because if you quick to give up and things of those nature, you'll never get to the next level that you're trying to get to, because failure is just built within you, and you just think when it's gonna get tough, you gotta quit. That's not how you should be set up like that. Your mindset can't be like that. Y'all heard Wale say it. Wale is like one of my favorite artists. Ambitious is priceless. That whole album actually was crazy. There's levels to this. Yup, facts. But let's see. I got any more questions? We have 45 minutes. I don't want to hold y'all up too long. They should be almost finished over here. Head out, drop this load off, go back to the house. Any more questions? I'll give you about 2 more minutes. Y'all got any more questions? I know one time I went yesterday I think it was, I ended the live and somebody said something. I didn't even go back on it. But like I said, my email, if y'all need to contact me, my email is calvint0188@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. I respond pretty fast. Want to leave a comment on any videos, I respond pretty fast. Yeah, as far as, like I said in another video, I really don't offer a mentorship. I just don't have time right now, you know, to be one-on-one with somebody, you know, and that's just what it is. Maybe eventually I might, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm like the GOAT at this, but you know, I'm still learning myself, you know. Been on authority for about 9 months now. Maybe 9 months. So, you know, we still learning and we still getting it, you know, we still trucking. But yeah, y'all ain't got more questions. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Y'all be safe out here.